In hundreds of interviews with homeless women over the course of 13 years, only one was able to say that she was not subject to incest as a young girl or raped as a young woman. For most of these homeless women, home is a very scary place, a place they have fled. Ironically, it is in the shelters, in the community of other women, that many of these women have found safety, protection, and comfort. This monologue is a woman's story of meeting another woman in the shelter system. They fell in love, and through their love, they got out of the shelter system and created a beautiful life together. The little Coochie Snorcher that could.
Memory, December 1965, 5 years old. My mama tells me in a scary, loud, life-threatening voice to stop scratching my Coochie Snorcher. I become terrified that I scratched it off down there. I do not touch myself again, even in the bath. I'm afraid of the water getting in and filling me up, so I explode. I put band-aids over my Coochie Snorcher to cover the hole, but they fall off in the water. I imagine a stopper, a bathtub plug up there to prevent things from entering me. I sleep with 3 pairs of heart-patterned cotton underpants beneath my snapper pajamas. I still want to touch myself sometimes, but I don't. Memory, 7 years old. Edgar Montaigne, who is 10, gets angry at me and punches me with all his might between my legs. It feels like he breaks my entire self. I live home. I can't pee. My mama asks me what's wrong with my Coochie Snorcher. And when I tell her what Edgar did to me, she yells at me and says never to let anyone touch me down there again. I try to explain that he didn't touch it, Mama. He punched it. Memory, 9 years old. I play on the bed, bouncing and falling, and impale my Coochie Snorcher on the bedpost. I make high-pitched screaming noises that's coming straight from my Coochie Snorcher's mouth. I get taken to the hospital, and they sew it up down there from where it's been torn apart. Memory, 10 years old. I'm at my father's house and he's having a party upstairs. Everyone's drinking. I'm playing alone in the basement and I'm trying on my new white cotton bra and panties that my father's girlfriend gave me. Suddenly my father's best friend, this big man Alfred, comes up from behind and he pulls my new underpants down and sticks his big hard penis into my Coochie Snorcher. I scream, I kick, I try to fight him off, but he already gets in. My father's there then, and then he has a gun, and there's a loud, horrible noise, and there's blood all over Alfred and me. Lots of blood. I'm sure my Coochie Snorcher is finally falling out. Alfred is paralyzed for life, and my mama doesn't let me see my father for 7 years. Memory, 13 years old. My Coochie Snorcher is a very bad place. It's a place of pain, of nastiness, punching, invasion, and blood. It's a site for mishaps. It's a bad luck zone. I imagine there's a freeway between my legs and I'm traveling, going far away from here. Memory, 16 years old. There's this gorgeous 24-year-old woman in our neighborhood and I stare at her all the time. One day she invites me into her car. She asks me if I like to kiss boys. And I tell her I do not like that. Then she says she wants to show me something. And she leans over and kisses me so softly on the lips. With her lips. And then she puts her tongue in. Wow. She asks me if I want to come over to her house. And then she kisses me again and tells me to relax, to feel it, to let her tongue feel it. She asks my mama if I can spend the night, and my mama's delighted that such a beautiful, successful woman has taken an interest in me. I'm scared and I can't wait. Her apartment's fantastic. She's got it hooked up. It's the 70s. The beads, the fluffy pillows, the mood lights. I decide right there and then I want to be a secretary like her when I grow up. She makes a vodka for herself and then she asks me what I want to drink. I say the same as she's drinking. And she says she doesn't think my mama would like me drinking vodka. I say she probably wouldn't like me kissing girls either. And the pretty lady makes me a drink. Then she changes into this chocolate satin teddy. She's so beautiful. I always thought bulldaggers were ugly. I say, you look great. And she says, so do you. And I say, but I only have this white cotton bra and panties. Then she dresses me, slowly, in another satin teddy. It's lavender, like those first soft days of spring. The alcohol has gone to my head and I'm loose and ready. There's a picture over her bed of a black woman with a huge afro. She gently and slowly lays me out on the bed and just our bodies rubbing makes me come. Then she does everything to me. And my coochie snorcher that I always thought was nasty before, wow, I'm so hot, so wild. She says, your vagina, untouched by man, smells so nice, so fresh. Wish I could keep it that way forever. I get crazy wild and the phone rings. And of course it's my mama. I'm sure she knows. She catches me at everything. I'm breathing so heavy and I'm trying to act normal. When I get on the phone and she asks me, what's wrong with you? Have you been running? I say, no, mama, exercising. Then she tells the beautiful secretary to make sure I'm not around boys. And the lady tells her, trust me, there are no boys around here. Afterwards, the gorgeous lady teaches me everything about my coochie snorcher. She makes me play with myself in front of her and she teaches me all the different ways to give myself pleasure. She's very, very thorough. She tells me to always know how to give myself pleasure so I'll never need to rely on a man. In the morning, I'm worried that I've become a butch because I'm so in love with her. She laughs, but I never see her again. I realize later that she was my surprising, unexpected, politically incorrect salvation. She transformed my sorry as coochie snorcher and raised it into a kind of heaven.